What's up, you guys? Today I'm going to be having a little bit of a discussion because I have to talk about this and talk about this in a very unique way. And this is going to be a 2K video about 2K21 and about what they're doing with the game in the future of the midst of when the PS4 5 is coming out. And I have to say, the changes are very good, very well said, and just put out in a very good fashion. But the problem that I have with this is that 2K has been known of consistently making and promising changes on a legitimate scale before. And I've seen so many people get happy about this situation and get some sense of enjoyment of it. And if you're enjoying it, good for you. But the thing is, me playing 2K ever since 2007 and knowing how 2K operates decade from that decade to this generation now, I don't trust what 2K is saying, because there's been so many times, time and time again, where 2K has made so many promises, so many goddamn statements that they can never fulfill. And most of the time, every time they made these statements, the game has always ended up horrible or unplayable. That's always how 2K has always been. Most of the time when we play these games, it always ends up unplayable. Just look at 2K18. They were saying big promises for that game. The game ended up to be an unplayable, scourging mess with messed up servers, messed up gameplay, players glitching out the damn court, glitches where players would be missing open shots every time because of the lags. Now in 2K19, they made ridiculous promises that they never came to fulfill, that players have asked for. And instead of giving us a unique game, they gave us a money grabber game that consists of more investment into my team with 2K19. And half of the stuff that we were playing on 2K19 didn't even come at a good deal on launch day when they released the game. They literally gave us a damn mural of LeBron. I have no problem. Here's the thing. I have no problem with LeBron. I have no problem with it. But you get a mural, a wall mural of the same player in your 2K court over and over and over again. Two of the same player. And then you get cards that you're guaranteed to get nothing out of them. Absolutely nothing out of them. So you're paying this extra $20 for what? Basically, all you're paying it for is a damn VC. The VC, and just, that's it. Everything that you get from the pre-order bonus is garbage. Just like with 2K20, there were so many promises, so many lies, and so many schemes to manipulate people, just like what Ronnie 2K does, what he always does. He has no inside information on 2K whatsoever. He's just an influencer. he has no idea what 2K is doing. They just tell him what to do. They tell him they tell him what to do with this game and promote it the way how they want him to promote it, and that's it. And whenever he does those little live stream things and say what he has to say about little details and little to none information, he tells people lies. Just like on 2K20. He's saying, oh, this is not going to be like 2K20's neighborhood is not going to be like the neighborhood that you see now, so I don't know what you mean. We go on 2K20, the neighborhood is the same damn thing with a lot more detail into it. They basically recycle 2K20's neighborhood from 2K19's neighborhood and just put a little detail into the stuff. And the haircuts. The haircuts have been the same ever since then. There's nothing different about what we have when it comes to the neighborhood. Everything is the same. Everything is the same. Everything's the same driven story every time when these games are being made by 2K. There's never been a time where I've seen different hairstyles, different types of clothing lines, or different types of customizations for your characters. Nothing. But over the past few weeks, I would say 2K21 has been skyrocketing with news and everything and how the game's going to be changed. It's not going to be the same, going to be different. And after seeing the PS5, I don't know what the hell you should call it. All I saw was just players that had different graphics and just realistic facial changes. That's all I saw. I didn't see nothing out of the ordinary, top of the line. I didn't see nothing like that. All I saw was just players with different graphical system, different looks, to make them look like their actual counterparts, which we should have had a decade ago. Not a decade ago, but during the PS4 era. We should have had those graphics to begin with. All the graphics that we had for this generation, for the PS4 generation, has just been recycled and the lighting was changed to look like next gen graphics. But that's not next gen graphics. All you did was just recycle from the 2K12 from all the way to the 15 era of the game when 2K15 came out. That's all you did, and enhanced the lighting. There's nothing different from these graphics. So I don't get what's the big change. The only thing you change is the stuff that we've been asking for a long time. There's never been a direct change into the game. The My Career is the same thing. The My Career is never about the consumer's choice. It's always about what 2K wants for the game. And that's what I mean about this. It's never the player's choice. It's always the developer's choice. Everything that the community decides, they don't look into it. They don't say, hey, that would be a nice idea. They never look into it like that. They look into it from a different angle. They look at it they look into it as just flawed content that won't be useful, that won't bring money in. And there's nothing wrong with making money. I get that. Money is something that needs to be made to keep the businesses going. I understand that. I get the finality of that. But please tell me, what is so important than wasting your own consumers' time and energy into a gambling foundation, which is 2K, to make money off of deceiving people and manipulating people, and wonder why these YouTubers make rants about it and have issues over it? Because there's nothing getting done by this game. There's no different changes. There's no different changes. There's no different outcomes. It's always something that doesn't consist of the game, that doesn't make the game better. Like, the game is supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be realistic all the damn time. But the fact that 2K21 people are hyping the 2K21 up, there's nothing wrong with that. I agree with that. It should be hyped up because it's going on to a new system. That's a good thing. But the fact that 2K is just sucking money out of people for another game, they could have did this. There's so many options they could have resigned to. They could have said, we're going to delay 2K21 for this year on the PS4 and Xbox One to release it on, to wait for a release to make it seem like, to make it fresh for PS5. They could have did it like that. They could have delayed it. But they wanted to get money from it on the old era before they get money more on the new era. And the thing is, it's not even great to sit there and want to play it because the only thing that's going to transfer over is the My Team. You're transferring over to My Team, and they never gave an exact answer. Why are they transferring over to my career, not the My career at all? They're not giving no answers about why they can't just transfer over to My career, but they want to transfer over to My Team. Because it has nothing to do with graphics. GTA is doing it. GTA 5 is doing it. And even if they want to redo Red Dead Redemption 2, you'll still have your player just with enhanced graphics. So why is it that 2K is not doing that? Because they never came up with a direct answer to tell people why it's turning into that. Why do you have to consist of using My Team, just giving backwards compatibility to My Team and data transfer to that, but not the My Career? Like, that just shows the money. That just shows that they want more money out of people for VC. And then not only is that the worst part, but it's 10 times worse when I see news outlets from the websites, from Twitter, saying that there's going to be a lot of changes, from badges to the AI systems to everything in the game. But the thing is, what I want to know is, and this is something that a lot of people have been wanting to know, people who don't like to get screwed over, where is the proof? Where is the papers? Where is all of the information for the game to tell us we're getting this stuff? Where is the complete just analysis of the game? And what I mean by that is, what is the whole entire meaning of it? Are y'all gonna add that in a future reference, or y'all gonna do it now? That's what I mean. Because this sounds all like future stuff to me. This doesn't sound like actual just stuff that you're going to put in the game now. It sounds like something that you're going to put in the future. All of this changes and stuff, it sounds like future-wise stuff. Because everybody knows that when you remaster a game, you're not making a game from scratch. You're just touching up the graphics. You're touching up the graphical systems. You're touching up the lighting and everything. No remaster game for any type of new console, and GTA has proven this, has ever put new stuff in their games. And that's the thing that gets me suspicious about the whole situation, is that we have yet to see no gameplay. We have yet to see no gameplay or any type of just actual proof of what they're doing. We have yet to see that, and keep in mind the PS5 comes out, the PS5 and Xbox Series X comes out in November. It comes out, the Xbox Series X comes out on the 10th, and the PS5 comes out on the 12th. So I don't see why is there no gameplay or no type of proof to show us what you've been working on, or show us what you've been doing from home all this time. And it's not a little too much to ask, but it is something that we deserve for people who have been screwed over by this company a lot of times. That's all the people want to know about. They want to know, is this stuff true that you're putting out? Is this what's really going to be in the game? That's all I'm saying. It has nothing to do with believing you or not, because Lord knows we don't believe you. But the fact that the game is consisted of just manipulation and deceivement towards their player base, it's mostly likely something that people want to know and people want to at least get information from. Like, that's what I want. That's the one thing that I really want to know about. I just want confirmation, and I want just straight details. I want to see gameplay. I want to see what it's going to look like. Just showing me a trailer is not going to buy me into it. Like, when it comes to games, yes, I'm easily pleased by it. I'm easily astounded by it. But as I got older, I've learned that you can't just count on games to fulfill that need, especially now in this generation, at where games are half done or even not even put into a full game at all. It's just gonna have all the stuff later on. So that's just me as a person who's just concerned and who feel like this is gonna just be a repeat with different graphics. That's all it is to me. Like, I'm gonna just be honest. When it comes to saying stuff, it's, and especially when it comes to trying to make stuff better, it's okay to make a statement. I get that. But it's not okay to make all these promises and end up just coming up short and lying to everybody, which 2K has done in the past. Over dozens of times they've done it. So I'm just trying to get confirmation and get a video. Like, I want to see gameplay. People want to see gameplay, especially people who are concerned about the game. They want to see gameplay. They want to see something along that. Because just showing people a dang on trailer is not going to help nobody. It's not going to give no one any type of feel of what the game's going to be like. Because the game can come out and people can buy it on release and everything, and the game end up still playing the same damn way with different graphics, and just play a whole different my career with the same thing, the same problems, the same issues. So that could happen, because on any game, not that many games that have been remastered has ever had different type of changes in it besides the graphics. So if you think I'm just buying everything that you putting on the website or putting on Twitter, no. So give some proof to convince it, or I'm just not even gonna bother with it. Because what you're saying doesn't help me. It doesn't help me, and it doesn't give me any type of feel that it's going to be different from the last time. So that's it for it today, you guys. I'm actually going to be doing a video of a Doom review soon, so stay tuned for that. And later on, I will be talking about some other things involving the PS5. So expect those videos to be out later on today, or whatever time you guys are at. And that's just the video. I wanted to just express my opinion and express how I feel about the situation, about what they're putting out. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe to my channel only if you want to. And remember, you gotta speak your mind to get to your prime time. Alright, see y'all.